So I purchased this to see if it'll work on a door I have that's covered with fabric that my kitty cat continues to stretch his claws on.
Stretch her claws out.
I'm sorry, stretch her claws on. So I'm hoping this works. I'm a regular guy. Just do YouTube videos to help people or show them the product, sometimes up close and some detailed look at certain things. So just going to give you my opinion. That's that right here. Scratch. I'll show you in a minute when I keep up from scratching. So these are pins, and if you have a sofa, this is it's supposed to be sticky. Comes, I forget how many come in here. It'll be in the description on the link below on Amazon, and all the details on the sizes and everything. I'll do a quick measurement if I could, but it comes I think in 3 or 4 different sizes, and it's supposed to be they're supposed to stick to the surface. I'm not going to be using this because it's going to be on the door. On the other side of the material is wood, so I won't be able to poke this in. But here's a close-up look on the item. If you have a sofa, material sofa, not leather one, material, you can kind of work this in to keep it, let's say at the edge of a armrest of a sofa. You would use these to continue to make them, to make this anti-scratch pad more secure. So let's see if, so these are them. You get a bunch of them. You can count how many at the back. So I got a total of 66 of these pins. Like I said, I'm not going to be using them. I have a leather couch. She's not scratching the leather couch, but I wouldn't put it in the leather couch either. So let's open it here. This box. And open this up. Remove all of it. It's supposed to be able to cut them too. And it seems like it would be very easy to cut them. Just hope. Let me see this. I have 1, 2, 3 different sizes. And they come in, let me see how many come in each. Very plasticky smell. These are 2 here. 2 here. These are 2 here. And I got a bunch of the big ones. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let me measure. So I'm going to measure the large ones first. Like I said, it will tell you in the description on the website, on the link below, the sizes you get. But I'm actually just measuring it with my measuring tape just to confirm it. So I have 18. 12. 18 by 12. Okay. Then the second largest. By 18, sorry. 18. 3 sizes. It's going to be the wrong one. 18 by 6. 18 by 6. Okay. Sliding door. And I think I put double the amount of material to cover it, but the cat has gotten to it in the corner, and that's what I want to cover to keep her from destroying this. And you can't tell from afar. I'm up close, but from afar you can't tell that she has scratched it. It looks like it's part of the material, but I don't. As you can see, she's getting down to the wood. So we're going to the edgy scratch, and I hope it sticks. All right, let's try it out. So it's supposed to be self-adhesive, self-stick, easy removal, and it seems like it is. Okay, let's put it up and see how it holds up. So I'm just going to try it on one side for now, and hopefully that's a deterrent. If not, I'll have to put it on the other side. So I might have to put one on top of the other, because I don't know if it's long enough to cover a certain area, because sometimes she jumps. So I'm going to start from the bottom here and work my way up. Seems to be sticking well. Let's hope it stays sticky. I have to work it a little while, but I got it done. So hopefully this will keep her off, or keep her, or teach her not to scratch on here. Let me see what happens. So after a few days, I noticed, I mean from the get-go, from the first day I put it on, I think it's been 3 or 4 days, the kitty cat, who's right there, she just jumped out. Nope, nope. See, so the kitty cat is scratching on the sofa next to this door. Oh, actually a chair that's made out of material. Anyway, since I put this on, she hasn't even bothered going to it. I think the reflection and the smell keeps her from going to it. She just looks at it and doesn't even bother trying to scratch at all. So she hasn't even tried. I thought I was going to see her try to stick her claws in here and it wouldn't work and slide down, but that never happened. She just didn't bother. Once this was put up, she didn't even bother trying anymore. The only issue I have with this is that it may be my material, but it doesn't stick well. It comes off very easily. It's a piece of plastic, and I wonder if I could just get something like at Walmart with just a thick plastic. It may not have the stickiness. It's sticky on one side, but it doesn't stick well here. So maybe in certain instances, you may just be able to tape it up or come up with your own pins. I guess that's why it comes with the pins that it comes with, so that it secures it and keeps it from coming up like this. But in the beginning, it all flattened, but within, I'd say, 10, 12 hours, it started coming up from the bottom up. So I put a piece of tape, which looks awful. So I just have it here for now. I'm not sure if I'm going to return it yet. I think I would think of another alternative material to do this with. It's a good idea, but for almost $20, I'm not too sure it's worth it. But it did keep the cat off. They pre-cut it for you, and you can cut it yourself. It's a thin, well, it's a kind of thin, thick plastic. It's thick enough, and it did keep her off of the door. She hasn't even touched it. But yeah, I wouldn't buy it again. And I'm going to see if I could get a cheaper alternative. And if I do, I'm just going to end up purchasing that and trying to come up with an idea with that. As for, I don't know how I'm going to make it stick. Maybe with tape. You know, at a lot cheaper rate. Maybe a nicer looking tape. I'm not sure. I got to figure something out. It has kept her off, and it does actually work as a deterrent, because she didn't even try. I don't know if your kitty cat will try, but my cat didn't. But I had to put the ugly tape to keep it down. Little piece of tape there. And I used 2 of them to make sure that I covered the whole area that she usually scratches. So I'm going to say, I'm going to try to come up with an alternative, and I'll do a video on that. If I don't, I mean, you know, it works. It does work. I just wish it was maybe $10 instead of $20. But I guess the business has to make their money too. So I'm going to give it a, you know, I'm not giving it, I'm going to give it a neutral. Not a yay, not a nay, because it does do what it's meant to do. I like it. If it wasn't for the price, I wouldn't be complaining right now. So it's just the price. I didn't think it was worth $20, but that's just my opinion. It comes pre-cut, so you can set it up very easily, and it was easy to peel off and put on and take, you know, kind of take off and put back on, so you don't get stuck. You know, like those sticky things where you rip off the packaging and there she is. Yeah, scratch. So there's no issues with that. You don't want to scratch it? So there are no issues with that. So if you're looking for an easy or something that works, this does work. It does work. I can't say that it doesn't. It actually does work. Okay, so I hope you liked the video. I hope it helps. Kitty, you want to say goodbye? Meow. Meow. And my kitty cat says,